Well, it's been a minute since we looked at these cats right here. Actually, it was March of this year is the last time we took a look at anything to do with Mitchell and Webb. The channel's just kind of gone in different directions, and I've already looked at so much of their stuff. It's like, how much more can we really look at? But we're going to be looking at Kitchen Nightmares and The Cheese Argument. So, yeah, we'll get a twofer on this one. Let's get into it.
With the ants expelled from the pavlova and the fridges switched back onto the wall, Max turns his attention to the menu.
Right, the first thing to say about this menu is that it's just far too long. All right? You need food with balls. So, fresh local fish.
Do fish have balls?
Shut up! Have you got balls? Have you got hair on your balls?
Sorry.
What?
But yes, I do have hairy balls.
Shut up, you hairy ball prick! Right, so I've got some local salmon. I'm just chopping up some dill. Quick squeeze of lemon. Let it marinate for a bit. Sear it in a hot pan. Dollop of creme fraiche. Bingo, done. Easy. Right, now you try.
What did you say after dill?
But Max's menu ideas seem to be causing problems.
Dill? I love the the parody of Gordon Ramsay here. Oh dear God. But that whole, what'd you say after dill? Just like, wait. Oh dear Lord. It seems to be one of the, my name's Forrest Gump, that type thing. Like, he's slow. Oh Jesus Christ.
Are you pulling my balls? This is how I showed you to do it. What the hell is that?
Well, I just...
What?
I just feel that...
What, mate? What?
You're much better at this than me.
What?
You're much better at cooking. That's obvious. That's why you've got a TV show and I've got a failing restaurant.
Well...
And it doesn't help me for you to show people that. I can't cook that. And there's loads of things in there that you didn't even mention, like a thing with a potato that might as well be magic as far as I'm concerned.
It's just local ingredients simply cooked.
By you! King Lear is just English words put in order. The only way any of this will help my restaurant is if you stay forever. Will you stay forever?
If you can't cook a simple piece of salmon, you shouldn't have a restaurant in the first place, mate.
Well, soon I won't, thanks to the fantastic advert this programme's giving me. They'll be queuing round the block when they hear all about the ants and that I can't cook.
Oh, don't be silly. You've got 50 covers out there.
Because you're in the kitchen. All you've done is boast and demonstrate the fact that any fool knew already that you're better at cookery than me.
OK, but will you keep it up?
Keep it up? I haven't got it up, as I'm surprised you weren't the first to say.
OK, it's been tough. Give me a hug.
You despise me.
OK.
Coming up next on Channel 4.
Bro. Yo, this whole parody of the Kitchen Nightmares thing is absolutely hilarious. Because Gordon Ramsay, like, it's clear that some of these cats, like, they might know how to cook some certain things, but some of the stuff he tries, you can tell. Yeah. And the constant badgering. Makes for great TV, though. Makes for great TV. You despise me? Bro. And now we got the cheese argument. Which, I don't know what you're going to argue about with cheese, but let's figure it out.
So when do they use the kilns?
I just told you, they don't use kilns. There are no kilns.
What, so you're telling me that you don't have to heat up milk to turn it into cheese?
That's exactly what I'm saying. You don't get cheese just by cooking milk.
But that's how it was discovered. Someone left some milk on a hot stone and it turned into cheese.
That isn't true.
That's how they used to store it when they had too much milk. They didn't have fridges, David.
I accept that, Rob.
Yeah, so how did they turn the cheese back into milk? They needed the kilns.
You can't turn cheese back into milk. Apply heat to cheese and what you get is melted cheese, not milk.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about, do you?
I know how cheese is made.
Oh, really?
Yes, well, you take milk and then you leave it to... not
Separate the
ferment
whey and the curds
exactly,
and-
but
yeah,
then
there
you
you go.
scrape up, you separate the curds and whey.
This isn't a nursery rhyme, David.
And then you leave it until
You put it in the kiln until it forms a hard skin so that it doesn't fall to
What?
bits.
The cheese doesn't form its own skin. They put the skin on.
They put the skin on?
Yes!
Did you hear what you just said? They put the skin on.
Oh, what? So you think Edam has a particularly red skin because of the temperature they bake the milk at?
I'm not claiming to be a fucking scientist, David. I just know they don't put the... How do they put the skin on?
I don't know how they put the fucking skin on.
What are we talking about then?
I didn't start it.
You've got a problem, mate.
You've got a problem.
You've got a problem. You've got a problem. You've got a
Lord of
problem.
Ang.
You've got a problem. You've got a problem.
That being a perfect representation of some of the stupid conversations I think everybody gets into, especially if you don't know exactly what's happening and somebody acts like they do. Yeah. The last one wasn't as funny as the first one, but I'd say watch how it's made or something like that, or better yet, just kind of Google it. But we've just about reached the end of the run for like what we can look at with Mitchell and Webb, so it'll probably be a nice little bit before we can look at anything from them again, just because we've looked at so much stuff of theirs already. Absolutely love these two. The first one with the Kitchen Nightmares, the parodying that's just, I'm sorry, that's too funny, because just the ego that Gordon Ramsay has and the I'm better than you attitude that he gives everyone. And that, will you stay forever? Like, bro, I'm surprised we haven't gotten that in an episode yet. So I absolutely love this. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Y'all be good to each other. Love yourselves. Peace.